Hi, my name is Tony Ferreira and I'm one of the principals here at Windsor Pacific Property Management, and we manage properties in San Ramon, Danville, Alamo, and the surrounding areas. And today I'd like to talk to you about eviction versus late rents. Whether you're planning on self-managing your property or you're planning to hire a professional property manager, you should always adhere to a strict policy when it comes to collecting the rent on time. The rent is due typically on the first of the month and can be considered late on the second. Now, most property owners and property managers will give a grace period typically till about the 5th of the month, and the rent is typically considered late on the 6th or after. One of the most important things to do is the first time a tenant is late with their rent is to follow proper California law and serve them a 3-day notice to pay rent or quit. We've picked up many properties over the years where the property owner didn't do this on the first month, didn't do it on the second or third, and by now is out 2, 3, 4 months worth of rent, and now we begin the process. We help them to restore the property, to evict the tenant. And so the expenditures can be astronomical if not done at the appropriate time. Most of the time when a tenant is faced with their first 3-day notice to pay rent or quit, they understand the legal ramification of it and they're quick to pay their rent. And that's important. You want to maintain that business relationship with the tenant. But in some cases, you have people that don't pay their rent, and so it's very important to start the eviction process immediately to minimize costs and even potential damage to the property. We've in the past had situations where we take over properties where the property owner didn't do the appropriate screening, and the professional, which you might call professional tenants, move into the property, and they know how to stretch it out to, in some cases, 6 to 9 months before they're removed and evicted from the property. It's very important to know and follow California law and know when it's time to bring in a professional eviction attorney. And we can help you in selecting the attorney. We have attorneys that we work with. We don't typically do a lot of evictions because our screening process is so effective. I believe we've only had to do at the most 2 to 3 evictions over the many years that we've been in business of people that we've screened. So the screening process really is very effective if done correctly. Hopefully you never have to deal with a possible eviction on your rental property, but if you do, feel free to contact us at Windsor Pacific.